This shouldn't happen. But it did. In the early 1980s, a handwritten letter was sent to a small town address. It had the correct postage, the correct name, the correct destination. It entered the postal system like millions of other letters. That same year, nothing about it was unusual. The sender waited. Days passed. Then weeks. No reply arrived. No envelope returned. No explanation given. Eventually, the letter was assumed lost. It became a small unanswered moment from another time. Life moved on. Years passed. Then decades. Addresses changed. Postal routes shifted. Sorting offices closed. Some people involved moved away. Some passed away. The letter was forgotten. Until, more than 40 years later, it arrived. Not as a copy, not as a notice, but as the original envelope, delivered to the same address, written decades earlier. The paper was aged, the edges softened, the ink slightly faded, but the envelope was unopened. The postmark was dated from the early 1980s. The recipient was still alive, still living nearby, still able to recognize the handwriting immediately. They remembered waiting for it. They remembered giving up. They remembered moving on. Local postal workers were contacted. Records were checked. Logs reviewed. Archives searched. No tracking history existed. No storage entry. No misdelivery report. There was no evidence of manual interception. The stamp was examined. It was genuine, period correct, consistent with its age. The ink showed natural degradation. The paper matched materials from that era. Nothing suggested the letter had been opened. No resealing marks. No replacement envelope. No handling damage. Which raised a question. Where had it been? For 40 years. Postal systems do lose mail. Items fall behind machines, slip into storage gaps, are misfiled. But 4 decades is far outside normal delays. No floods were recorded. No fires reported. No long-term closures. Match the timeline. The delivery itself raised more questions. Why then? Why that week? Why that day? The postal route had changed multiple times. Sorting centres no longer existed. Staff had retired. Yet the letter emerged, intact. Inside, there was nothing urgent. No legal notice. No financial demand. No warning. Just a personal message, written for a moment that had already passed. The path it took was never documented. The delay was never formally explained. And the letter now exists in the wrong time. Would you have believed this?